and 24 and 24 and 24
Alright, we live. You ain't live. Let's see. Alright, we back, y'all. We just took a quick little break, and we're gonna get back into these conversations. I seen an interesting post on social media, and it was in reference to child support. Now, the post was by Killer Mike suggesting what we should do with child support. I thought he had a pretty good point, but y'all was kind of frying him on social media. The women especially. Nothing against the women, but
we love women. I don't like men.
Black women. We love black women.
I don't like men. I had to say
Nothing
it
against
twice.
white women.
Pause.
It's a bunch of other women. You can't just centralize. We love women in general.
I love women.
You don't have to pay the government anything back. So she doesn't get to grab him in the court and say, and the court doesn't say, you owe us money for investing in your child through food program, through early Head Start program. Because in those 2 years, the boy has the option, or not an option, he has the demand of a co-man to then go to a trade school. You have to go to a trade school, which incentivizes the United States to do it, because we need more tradespeople. We don't have enough carpenters, we don't have enough electricians, we don't have enough people to build the road. In my community, the girls are going to college and graduating. They have no men to marry because the boys are not going to college in the same way. My teachers were married to a tradesman. My teacher, who we call doctor, her husband owned a locksmith. Her husband was a carpenter, was a mechanic. So they had a good life. Their kids went to school right the same school we went to. I think that the incentive to solving the child support problem and a part of solving our infrastructure problem is to incentivize young boys who have gotten a girl pregnant. You must now go through 2 years of trade school.
Wait a minute. So, okay, I like what you're saying. Okay, go ahead.
After that boy graduates, you get a further incentive if you and the girl marry. If you and the girl marry, we'll give you deep incentives. Zero finance home loan, something out of HUD the size of an apartment with a leaky faucet, rats and roaches in it. But incentivize marriage, which then strengthens our community, the black community, and strengthens the greater community, because now you have more American marriages, you have people with stronger financial stability, you have tradespeople married to women of education, and you begin to recreate communities like what Auburn Avenue.
Alright, so because I didn't want to be paused for too long. I thought that was a pretty good idea. I mean, I don't know how it would be put together, but I saw a lot of people kind of being upset by the idea of, if a man was to get a woman pregnant and he got this incentive, some people say, well, who's going to be paying for this for the first 2 years, or why can't we just get the money? And I know y'all don't have kids, and me and my cameraman, we have more experience in the situation than y'all do. But I know y'all know people who go through these experiences with child support. How do y'all feel about the system in itself? I mean, from the outside looking in, because I can give y'all my opinion as far as from the.
I'm gonna keep it a being. I don't really like to speak on people and their kids and what should or shouldn't happen. I don't have kids. I don't like to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't take care of your kids, I feel like whatever's set in place to happen to you, or whatever road you got to go down, that's what you should have to go through. But that sounds like a lot. I don't really want to comment on it too much because it sounds kind of like far-fetched.
I think it does.
You feel me?
Yeah, I think it
and
does.
it's like,
You forcing niggas to get married.
You forcing niggas to do something.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that sounds like that's for the black community. Why not do that instead of putting a baby in the middle of it?
But then,
why does it always got to be revolved around?
Right.
You feel me? Because you could come out of high school and incentivize somebody to do something, right? And you feel me? So why are you connecting a baby and in marriage? What if you don't like that person after y'all? And I'm not trying to go too deep in this because, like I said, I don't really want to. You get what I'm saying? Y'all both have baby mothers outside of the women that y'all are dealing with right now, correct?
Right.
And y'all aren't on. Shit went wrong, and like you at some point, right? So I'm saying somebody incentivized y'all to take extra steps. You would do it just because there's an incentive there. You're not doing it because if you really want to be with the woman.
Yeah.
So now you're moving away from the premise of.
You gotta remember, I was married.
But so, I don't want to. You get what I'm saying? But at some point, something went wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, even if you did get there, it's kind of like a force. You feel me? And that y'all may not be together forever. There's no, you know.
Right. What about you?
I kind of agree with bro was saying. Like, I don't really have no kids, so
They ain't got no kids at all.
it's it's kind of hard to like really speak on the situation, but at the same time, it's like you said, you ain't taking care of your kids. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? But Killer Mike, he pretty much trying to put people in situations on some like Muslim community shit. Respectfully, I'm sorry that I used that word, but yeah, like on some just
I
like.
don't even know my head.
Yeah, I didn't.
But it's not even it's
like just some betrothed type shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like we don't like we wasn't raised like that, so to like try to get us to conform to that is crazy. Like
yeah,
you know
I think for me, I like the idea of him having a solution, like you said.
It's not a solution. You
you
can't call it a solution because it's not like fact.
No. I know that, but I'm just saying as far as in the way of trying to figure it out before. Because once you in the system, you in the system. That's just what it is. The system going to do what it do regardless of how good of a parent you are or not. You know what I'm saying? Because in my experience, in my cameraman's experience, we take care of our kids, but the system still says you have to do this.
Yeah, of course.
Which is crazy to me. Even though I take care of my son, it's just crazy that
that's just what it is, bro.
Yeah,
Shit be I ain't gonna cap, shit be what it is, and it's like you can't like certain shit like you gotta have a leg to stand on, and niggas like us right now we really don't got that.
Yeah,
so when you get that, like you can like
yo, you need to have a kid. And I tell you, what my response be?
I just be joking with you.
No, but what do my response?
You don't be with it.
I wanna have children.
No.
I can't really quote you right now.
My quote is, I see what y'all niggas go through, and I ain't going through that shit. Because of a decision that I made with somebody that I know I don't want to be with.
My mother always told me that. My mother was never with my father. Like my peoples was never together my whole life. My mother always told me, she said, "Have you had a baby?"
Perfect nigga, you should try. You know what I'm saying? Because he's never seen that side of it. That's not even. Like, he don't even know what that is.
That's what I'm saying. Like she told me like when I was young, she was like, "Whoever you have a baby with, make sure that you with her." Yeah, like you want to be with her.
Because that's a lifelong decision. Niggas be thinking what they overhead. You feel me? And then it's like, I'm going to keep it a bean. Man, y'all here. So, I mean, you feel me? When you touch the hot stove, what your peoples tell you?
You burnt.
You feel me? And it's like, you can't complain about the consequences of it just like a street nigga. You knew what you was getting yourself involved in, and you still went in there and did what you did. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times.
How many times it took you to make a baby? I don't know, because I don't have one.
Say it again.
It's the one shot wonder.
I mean, however many times it took you to make a baby, because I don't know, because I don't have
Well, I know my first situation, that kind of was weird, because I was told something, and that's how
okay, so let me ask you this. I know what you were told, so I'm not even going to say it.
I don't. That's why I'm looking at everybody like this. So I'm out there. I don't want to know. You don't have to tell me. I wasn't saying that.
No, so I'm going to just, you get what I'm saying? It's like,
I'll tell him.
Go ahead.
So pretty much my other baby mother had an experience with her daughter. So she went and took the proper precautions not to be in that same position again. Mm-hmm. But that was faulty as well. Which that's how the result of my oldest son comes about, right? Because she went and, she thought she did what she was supposed to do.
Right.
Went and did that. So it led to, us being unprotected. Either way, it's still a decision because it don't matter if a girl's on birth control or not. There's other shit you gotta worry about.
I'm blaming you.
I've been took my accountability in that.
Because that was just like you knew going into that situation. You didn't want to be with that girl like that. Yeah. That was a body, right?
Right.
And now
you fucked her with no rubber. You was wilding.
You was wilding.
You fucked her with no rubber.
I remember I had a conversation with a female. She going back and forth with me about how if I want to mess with her, I got to be ready for her 2 kids, and I'm not gonna go no deeper than that. But my two kids, whatever. And I just said so. I'm supposed to change my life because you was wilding when you was 16?
Right.
because you was letting somebody hit, bro, at 16.
Right.
We all know the consequences of what we doing, right?
Right.
I go shoot a nigga on, you know, whatever. We know what the end result of that is, right? I go ahead unprotected sex. You feel me? It could be, you know, disease and or kid. You feel me? Or both. You feel me? So it's like,
bro.
you know, niggas know what they getting themselves into.
I think that's why I don't got no kids, bro. Because I always thought about it like that.
And I'm selfish as shit. I want to buy shit. Like Taj said, shout out to Taj. If I got it, I'm spending that shit. You feel me? So it's like, I'm not trying to take care of nobody else right now. I gotta take care of myself. Yeah. You feel me? So why would I put myself in a situation where I gotta take care of me and somebody else, and I know mentally I'm not ready for that?
Well, I think the one thing I just don't like about the system in itself is just that, like in most cases, and we ain't going to state wrong with this, but in most cases,
100p.
They can just go down there and say he ain't shit, and then they get what they get. Versus when most situations, I don't know if y'all ever experienced court or been in court, but don't one side got to prove something in order for a certain result to happen?
I thought that's how that shit worked.
Like, I don't think, because of how we see it go, you police don't prove anything when you go to court. We've had this conversation before. So it's like, that's a lie right there. So we messing with a lot of
fucking crazy.
Like,
I'm gonna say that.
There wasn't it. Like,
fuck them niggas. Right down and
he found the ounce of weed in your car. Ain't
fuck them niggas. That's crazy.
Yo, but you, like, I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
It's like, yo.
Nah, yo, that's like, crazy. Yo.
I just find it interesting that somebody can just go down there and say,
y'all do it all the time.
I'm not a good father, and then it's just the system. Like, okay, well,
that's the whole system, though. It ain't just that. That's the whole system. Cops
yeah, the system is fucking flawed.
Cops
that's pretty much what my man said, and I agree with him. What he said.
That a female went down there and said something that might not necessarily be the truth. Can we be mad? I didn't been lied on in court. I know you upset that you got lied on, but that's the system. You know. Well, I don't get myself in trouble no more because I know what the system comes with.
Yeah.
When the last time you been in trouble, gang? We both had situations. When I met you, I was in my situation. You had your situation, and when's the last time we have been in a situation like that?
Like 6 years ago.
You get what I'm saying? I'm damn near at a 10, and almost like maybe double digits. Because I know what, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all do our thing as men, but I'm not running around every situation wilding out. That would be ignorant.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't.
And being ignorant in a lack of knowledge standpoint by I know what come with it. You get what I'm saying? And acting like I don't know what come with it.
Nah, that's what it is.
And thinking life just gonna be I'm immune to something.
Nah, that's 100%. That's what it is.
That's a good. It's crazy because it's like I be thinking why a lot of people don't think like that. Like I remember the other day. This was Friday. Lawyer said something to me. And I was like, well, I wouldn't know. I've never been in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, you know, and she laughed, and I thought about it. I'm like, yo, I made certain choices purposefully.
Because you knew what the consequences.
Right, because I seen what my peoples went through with that shit. So it's just like, and he like, and shout out to my uncle. He used to tell us stories. It's on both sides of the situation, it's a lot of shit that come with shit, and a lot of niggas don't understand that. Like, yo, if you choose a certain lifestyle, or move a certain way, I remember what I said to her. I said you would think when a person chooses to kind of do a certain thing or go a certain way of life that they would kind of see what come with it, right?
I mean,
to an extent.
So there's a blindness,
right?
You get what I'm saying?
Like, I was watching not Sway. What's the nigga that be up more? Flex. Remember when he was doing the thing with the drug dealers and he was talking to the drug dealers, like the infamous drug dealers?
I know, but continue.
He used to have like a little show where he talked to like the drug dealers of the 80s. Only one of them said, I knew I couldn't do more than 5 years, so I went and read up on the law. So when I got, he's like, it was never a matter of if, it was only when. He said, when I got caught, I only had
how much money you think he's making? And how much time you think he
got 5 years because he only got caught.
And how old? No, hold on. And how old was he when he figured that out? Like, cause so look,
and let's correlate it back into what we were originally talking about. Right. You can make that decision as soon as you can bust a nut. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you gotta like it's a decision thing, and I don't wanna say all this and be trying to upset anybody that is on child support. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, there's a decision to be made, right? You could have wore 2 straps.
Yeah.
You took one off.
You feel me? And then been like, all right, I got a little bit more feeling and doing your thing. Like,
That's riskier.
no, I'm being Meal. No, Meal, I'm being an asshole. Really. Condescending. Yeah, I'm being. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's a decision thing, and I don't want to like let's kind of just go away from this because I don't want to. I feel bad because I don't have to deal with it. No.
Bad.
You feel me?
Yeah, I know.
No, but you get what I'm saying. Take a little slide forward, brother. Like you feel me? You're kind of far back, but you get what I'm saying. Like
no, don't feel. I mean, because I had to come to terms with that, and that's what kind of helped me get past it because it was like. Okay, what role did I play in this?
Y'all both played a role.
Yeah,
so
nigga, you ain't pull out. The fuck you talking about?
Right.
The fuck you mean? That's the ultimate role, nigga. That's the nigga.
Now I'm gonna tell you that off camera. That's the crazy part. I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Yeah, that's respectable. But that's the. And I think about that all the time.
I feel like we done made it out of that, but then you get that text like, "Oh, something." You feel me?
Yeah.
I missed this. I missed that. You like, whoa.
Right,
maybe 2-3 days go by and you waiting for that shit to come through. You feel me?
No,
I feel like let's have another.
I'm not saying some ignorant shit.
Fuck all this. Like he said in the beginning, what his mother told him. If you don't want to have a baby with that girl, I know we gonna all be men. But if you don't want to have a baby with that girl,
put the rubber on.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say don't hit at all.
Shut up, man.
I was gonna say don't hit at all.
Listen.
Put the rubber on.
All right, so
you right?
All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with all respect, with all the respect in the world. I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say this or whatever the case may be. But why the fuck do y'all keep a baby when a nigga don't want the baby?
Yo,
I don't understand.
They want it.
That.
Baby is status. You ever seen a bitch post some maternity pictures and see how many likes he gets?
What are you talking about? Like what? They want the kid.
That's what I'm saying. Because then what they hold against you once it's there.
I just don't get that shit though, bro.
You felt like no. I know what you felt like. You felt like you wasn't a nigga of status to keep the baby.
Exactly.
I understand that, but it's not you. It's the baby, bitch. That's the point. It's the baby. It's not about. She's actually braver than you because she just had a baby. None of us will ever have babies. You know what I'm saying? We getting way off topic, but you know what I'm saying? But what are you saying? Like,
you go ahead with your final statement.
I just hate the fact
we're gonna rebuttal and then we're gonna stop. Go ahead.
I just hate the fact that they, and when I say they, I say some women, not all.
Just throw up the Wu-Tang.
You see
the accountability in the situation.
So
I'm just saying, why is it always like, but you nutted in me, but you knew I wasn't shit.
That's wild.
So why use the bathroom? What you say, bro?
Listen, I didn't hear
situations.
situations, not my own, because I didn't react like that. It was just like, well, what we doing? Let's move forward. But if there are situations of female friends that I've had, and I'd be like, yo, but you knew the nigga wasn't shit.
Yo, that's not what we here for.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not even saying what we here for. But
look.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Say what you gotta
We moving forward.
Nah, fuck that. He gonna say what he gotta say, and I'm gonna get my last rebuttal out.
I ain't gonna say
Fuck all that.
We moving. I just, like I said,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
It's accountability has to be taken
A
on both
nigga
sides.
will give you a baby because he's never had the pussy you giving him. And we gonna maybe edit this out or maybe
No,
not.
I keep everything
That's
in.
a fact. He's gonna give you a kid. He's never been in that before. That's his fault, not yours, baby.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why a lot of joints out here thinking that they got some fire box. Cause I know I don't hit everything all stupid, dumb, crazy. You feel me? But it's joints out here. No, it's joints out here that think they box is fire. Cause niggas that don't get boxed is telling them that they box is fire.
It's fucking
it's a lot of finagling going on out here in the world over sex, and we all grown. So you feel me?
I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on, we're gonna pause real quick because Dion gotta use the bathroom. We're gonna come right back because that's the topic. I'm gonna speak on that.